Welcome to the Alchemy Mindset podcast. I'm your host, Anna Hastie, business mindset coach and sound healer. In this podcast, you'll find me sharing my wisdom and knowledge on mindset, entrepreneurial life, spirituality and inner development, sound healings, and of course, my life. So without further ado, let's begin. Welcome. Hello. Welcome to the very first episode of the Alchemy Mindset podcast. I am your host, Anna Hastie, and I am so happy and so pleased to have you here on this very first inaugural episode. I'm actually recording this on the cusp of a cyclone traveling down the west coast of northwest Western Australia. It's not actually going to land on us entirely, but it will go around us and bring us strong winds and some heavy rainfall. Actually a lull in the weather. And I'm like, right, Anna, just start recording. So if you do start hearing doors rattling, the wind picking up, the rain getting heavier, it does look like the weather system is about to get a little bit stronger and a bit more wild. So isn't that fun to know that that's happening on the background of episode 1. So welcome. If you don't know who I am, you've never met me before, you stumbled across this beautiful show, my name's Anna. I'm a business mindset coach and a sound healer. You'll learn throughout this podcast that I'm a little bit quirky, a little bit goofy. I like to have a lot of fun. That's really important for me. And that I love to chat. And I think that's why I started this podcast, is that I just want to inspire, share everything that I know about being a woman in business and all those things that happen in life. And that really knowledge is to be shared. And that I want to share my experiences with you to let you know and to remind you, to inspire you and to help you feel supported that you're not alone in your business journey. And all those ups and downs, all the highs and lows and the challenges you may experience are completely normal, are the same that everybody else experiences, and that being in business isn't a lonely journey. There are plenty of people out there who also feel the same and are genuinely looking for that connection and support as well. So it's my intention that I will be sharing with you all the things that I love in life and in business, from sound healings. In later episodes, I will be sharing with you my sound healing journey and why I work with the Alchemy Crystal Singing Bowls, which, by the way, I've actually got 4 brand new ones. Oh my goodness. I now have a collection of 10 as I giggle and laugh with my fiance, Francois. That's our deposit of a house, the value of those bowls. But let's just say they are so beautiful, and I just can't wait to share their beautiful messages and what they can do and how they can support you in your mindset, in your life. They're just beautiful. And also share my journey into business. That's something that I really want to share with you in the next episode, is why I decided to go into business, even though I never ever thought I would ever be in business for myself, and what that journey looked like and what it still looks like for me now, and how it's evolving and how it's changed. And also following that, there will be an episode where I will be sharing a very significant moment of my life where I found I needed to work on my mindset to make a decision as to what I really wanted and how I was going to move forwards. It's a pretty powerful moment in my life, and it's one that I'm really looking forward to sharing with you. So you will just have to stay tuned for that one. And I also want to share with you mini meditations, affirmations, EFT tapping, sound baths, and all the other things that I do to support my mindset, my energy, and myself, either on a daily basis, a regular basis, and that have also supported and helped me in my business journey as well. So who am I beyond being a business mindset coach and a sound healer? Well, I'm originally from Victoria, from the outskirts of Melbourne, in an area called the Yarra Valley. That's where I grew up. And I lived in the inner Melbourne for a few years leading into 2013 when I just felt like I really needed to change. I needed a sea change, literally needed a sea change, and found myself very quickly packing up my life and flying pretty much diagonally across the country to this teeny tiny town called Broome. It's such a beautiful story. I arrived here with the intention of staying for a year and I haven't left since. I've almost been here 10 years, which is the longest I've ever been in one place outside of my hometown and growing up. It's incredible. I'm also engaged to a beautiful man called Francois. No, he is not French, just to clarify that. We get that question a lot. I even said that to him when I first met him. He's actually South African. He's been in Broome for maybe about 16 years. Can't remember how long. Longer than me. And he's got 2 beautiful adult children who are my soon-to-be stepchildren. But technically they are. And funnily enough, we are expecting our first baby at the end of August in 2022. And Francois's daughter is actually expecting her second child, which makes me a grandma again. So I've been a grandma well before I've become a mum. And in true essence of what a modern family is, I've been giggling at the way we're going to have to introduce our children to the world. This is my child's nephew, and this is their, we don't know yet, aunt or uncle, and also my stepdaughter's half brother or sister. So it's actually quite funny. And it's pretty much a really nice experience because I get to share my pregnancy with my stepdaughter, and it's really lovely to have someone who's very close to me, and it's just such a beautiful thing. We're all very excited. She's gunning for a sister because she's found out she's having another boy, so she's living a world with lots of men in her life. I also love to travel. Francois and I love adventure, and I think that's what's brought us together. And in the next 18 months to 2 years, we're going to find ourselves being the fam in a van, that's it, traveling Australia, living life on the road. So no doubt this podcast will turn into some crazy travel adventure story as well. There'll be that interwoven in there. And that's something we're really looking forward to because we love adventure. And that is probably one of the biggest things that is a quality or characteristic about me. I love adventure. I honestly have felt for a very, very long time. I think since I understood my own purpose or elements of my purpose in this lifetime is that I'm here to experience life as I want to. That it's my choice as to how and what I do in my life, and that I'm not here to just do what everybody else does or what everybody else thinks I should do. And it was a really big and profound realization when I had that, and traveling and adventure and doing all those things is really, really, really key to who I am. 3 of my very strong personal values that I have and do circulate in my relationship with Francois is love, support, and adventure. And they're the 3 things that I just need in my life. And that's what we bring for each other. So it's very exciting. And being here in the Kimberley, there is so much exploring and traveling and things to see. Even after 10 years, I still feel like I've only just scratched the surface of what is truly out here in this beautiful part of the world. So as I bring episode 1 to a close, I want you to take away this really important, underlying intention and message within this podcast. It's that you have the choice and the ability to direct and shape and live your life however you choose. And that life happens for you and not to you. And that really, at the end of the day, I believe that everybody has some beautiful gift to share with the world. Ultimately, it's only ourselves that hold us back. It's only ourselves that prevent us from really stepping into who we truly are, what we truly are, and to fully live our life purpose. And this is something that's always ongoing. We never have that one moment of this is my life purpose, I'm done. No, it's always unfolding. It's always circulating, moving, and shifting around us. And that really, when we get out of our own way, when we start doing the inner journey, the inner growth, the development, connecting to our own inner wisdom and spirit, we can really truly tap into what this life is here to give us, provide for us, and help us with. So always remember that you do have an amazing gift or talent to share in the world. There is something out there for everybody. Nothing is ever limited. And I look forward to sharing more of wisdom, more inspiration with you in the following episodes. Thank you so much for listening, and I look forward to speaking to you soon. Bye. Thank you so much for tuning in and listening to today's episode. Please rate and review this podcast so that it can continue to thrive and reach more listeners. I love to know who my listeners are, so please screenshot this episode and tag me on Instagram at Anna F. Hastie. And I look forward to connecting with you in the next episode.